I need to enter a code to use it. Yay! Progress! I wonder if I can find Saul now. This tile looks a little loose. I wonder if it's important. I suppose I could try standing on it. It's stuck between all of its neighboring tiles. I don't really want it anyway. Well, the fountain appears to work now. Isn't it pretty? There might be a way, but I don't know what it is. Excuse me, fellow Norm.
Go ahead, Norm 2782.
Looks like I fixed the fountain.
Indeed you have. I must go away now. Rather sudden, I know, but I have an urgent appointment with Armitage Shanks.
A piece of paper with 1312 printed on it. I can only read from here. 1312. Yay! Progress! I wonder if I can find Saul now. I think I know how to use these now. It's just an elevator. I need to enter a security code first. What a huge desk! I wouldn't know what to do with a desk. What the hell does all this stuff mean? Brain degradation state? Idea filtration coefficient? This keeps getting stranger. It looks real busy right now. I'll leave it to get on with its job. I never liked technology anyway. Too heavy. One great lump of sinister technology. It looks kind of like a door of some description. It's a door. Another stern-faced Norm. Another stern-faced Norm. This guy looks very domineering.
What are you doing here, you irresponsible uniform filler?
I would like a prisoner sent down to the research labs.
Okay, I'll send an email directly. Don't move, 2782, or you'll get us all into trouble. Looks like I'll have to take a trip there myself. The email network isn't working. Stay here. And don't touch anything.
It looks kind of like a door of some description. Looks like a propaganda screen. What do these guys know about life? How? I think the machine next to it is the thing to use. There's a picture of a hand here. Maybe it will tell my fortune. If it says anything about a tall, dark stranger, I'm buying a gun. Kent Knutson. Offenses include infringement of the joyous abstention laws, harassing a Norm trooper in the pursuit of his duty, terrorism, and others. Evidence for these crimes has been processed and has been found to be conclusive. Arrest on sight. These things must connect up into a huge network running all around the building. This one has delivery written on it. Reckon this is where they send prisoners all over the ordinary outpost. That shouting dude must have slipped through here. Miss you already. I can't see how it opens. It's just one of those boring old computers. I guess the whole thing's locked up. Otherwise my friend would still be here. I think it's an integral part of the desk-type console. It's a big red mushroom of a button. There's a little sign next to it with override written on it. What the? I can't now. It's stuck in. I can't. Are these things mini saunas or showers? Everyone in there looks moist. Scary chick. Look at that grin. Check out those eyes. The last time I saw peepers like that was at a taxidermy exhibition. Whoever that is looks like they got plenty on their mind. Stable. That's all it says. This little screen says spent. How gross. How? I can't. Another electronic screen. All it says is processing session data. Weird. Normal. Terrible word. Almost as bad as brain dead. Drooping. Strange word. What kind of context are we talking here? It's blank. Doesn't look as if it opens. This guy looks like he's managed to weather the storm a little better than those other saps. I wonder what goes on inside these tubes.
Session begins.
Now it says population idea filtration in progress. South River furniture transmissions under scrutiny. It makes no sense. Normal. Terrible word. Almost as bad as brain dead. What the hell are these? Whoa, I can feel every hair on my body straightening out and standing on end. This is great. Ow. They're avoiding my clutches. It says component active. I hope it's not referring to the people inside. My God, it's Leader Paul. Or it could be...
Norm 2782. Why are you here? Norm 2782. Why are you here?
I'm on guard here.
You have failed in a most comprehensive manner, Norm, by allowing a dangerous and different subversive to ruin one of the city's primary shopping facilities. I also find you in a restricted area. As punishment, you will work the next 5 weeks on corridor duty on one of the pen landings. Surely you can get into no trouble there. I would also advise you to forget what you have seen here.
Norm 2782, camera crew. Camera crew, Norm 2782.
More buttons in a Pearly King's best suit. This must be mission control.
That's right, Norm. With this baby, I can record your every move and sound. Don't worry, we won't miss a damn thing. Just try to act naturally, dear.
Twisting knobs and pushing buttons. Even a rabid chimp could do it.
Whoa! Hold it right there. It takes more than 10 years to learn how to operate this console, and you have never seen one before, have you? So if you stick to your tasks, I'll stick to mine. Just pretend I'm not here.
I'll try.
Sorry. I like to keep a little safety zone around my equipment, if you'll pardon the expression. This little bute's worth more than you pulled down in a decade, so could you just leave it where I put it? Thank you.
The guy's plump and well buffed. Looks like he's thoroughly efficient. That means he won't miss a trick. I gotta throw him off my scent. A small black electronic box.
That's the data recording unit. Incredible piece of wizardry.
There appears to be no way of using it. It looks kind of solid and heavy.
Please don't touch that.
It's a bag full of what appears to be miniature cameras and microphones. They're all black and shiny, like little dogs' noses. I don't know how to use all these cameras and mics. I guess they work in conjunction with that control console. Here goes.
I'll thank you to leave those right there, Norm. You're a curious one, aren't you? They're just bugs, which are surplus to my requirements. Most of them are hidden. If you spot any, try not to break them. They're very fragile. Cheap. Norm 2782. We're putting together an in-depth documentary about you and your brave attempts to stop the evil path of subversion, and your time in captivity at their hideout, and how this affects you on a daily basis.
What?
We'll be filming and listening to you at all times with hidden cameras and mics. Please try to act as naturally as possible.
Hey guy, I appreciate the attention, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Thanks and all, maybe another day.
Ah, sorry. Paul didn't tell you. Oh, he's commissioned this work. He wants some footage to show the population what a dangerous job you Norm guys do. He said you were a perfect example of how police action can really screw you up.
Okay, I guess you should get on with it. I'll try to be as natural as possible. If I do anything weird, it's probably the after effects of my trauma. I was deeply affected.
Thank you for your cooperation. Just pretend I'm not here. Be yourself, please. Your comfort is our pleasure.
It appears to be a cell door. I can't. It's locked at the moment. I don't have the keys. A well-made cell door. No can do. It's locked. A sturdy door, made to keep people from getting out. I'm glad because judging from those noises, whatever's in there is a few cogs short of a clock. I'd rather not even try to. Insanity isn't contagious, but that doesn't stop it being inflicted upon others. It leads into a cell. This baby's locked. All real men have to go here at some time during each day. A nice glass door. It's almost invisible. I wonder how many people have walked into it by mistake. I know this is a shower, but they appear to have hoses rather than fixed showers. I can't. There's no shower head. Gentlemen use these to avoid getting their shoes wet. No thanks. Okay, but only if you promise to look away. Hand dryers, kinda noisy but hygienic. They also dry up your eyeballs. Okay. Just a normal wash basin, but from my experience, unusually clean. I have no time for that. Just a lightweight cubicle door. Nice touch of irony with a sign. It's just the cistern. This is strange. It appears to be made of some kind of hard resin. I can hear that weird sound here too, but it sounds slightly different. No way! It's firmly attached to the floor. I can't do that. You really want me to do that? I thought this was a family game. Besides, I'm not thirsty. It's a door. I guess this is the staff room. I can lift this to get to the food mat. The Norm Trooper's food mat. High spec too, I bet. Does about every flavor of food there is.
What are you doing, Norm?
Why? Why a film crew now when I need some privacy? I'm not hungry right now. This is where they put dirty trays and stuff to get them clean. This must be where the Norms chew the fat and brag about the size of their children. You want me to dance on it? It's a little too bulky. Wow, these guys are about as efficient as I am at getting their stuff together. Must be 100 pieces of paper on this. How can a pin board be out of order? What for? This applies to most of this city. Got it. There's more paper underneath. Dud Duo. Strange. I always thought it was the dynamic duo. The last letter is a 0 instead of an O. Got it. UDUDU2. I wonder what it means. I have it. The buzzing nerve center of this smooth operation. Lots of paperwork and paper clips. The prisoner ledger. Let's see. Mr. Abnormal. Doing time for impersonating Paul Nistelux. 30 years ago. Aha, that must be Saul. What am I supposed to do with it? I'll leave it right where it is. The roll top opens. Emergency use only. UDDUD0 initiates prisoner evac. Some freaky norm speak, I guess. Okay. It's full of trash. A ball of paper, ideal for playing office basketball. Okay, it's mine. It's full of trash. A ball of paper, ideal for playing office basketball. I'll straighten it out. DUUUD2. Warning. Feature no longer operational. Is this a warning to dudes? This sounds interesting.
Oh, that doesn't look like standard practice.
I can't continue while he can still see. It's some kind of foot pedal. This appears to be a layout of zoom tubes. Complicated stuff. Engage. Must work in conjunction with some programming. I guess this has some effect, along with those pedals. There's a dark bit in those shadows down there. Got it. There's a bump on the letter O. Maybe I could throw some real weird poses to amuse our friend in the corridor. Got it. Fairly straightforward, I think. It's the layout of this floor. I think it's just meant to be looked at. Nope. It's a tiny bug. It looks like a little black blob stuck up on the ceiling there. Yeah, I can just reach it. UDUDU2. I wonder what it means. Okay, it's moved position now.
What are you up to?
This guy is beginning to bug me. Okay, it's moved position now. UDUDU2. I wonder what it means. I don't have anything to put in there. Try, you unwanted technological trinket. I don't think that will trouble me again. Dud duo. Strange. I always thought it was the dynamic duo. Some freaky norm speak, I guess. D-U-U-U-D. Is this a warning to dudes? Sneaky. Putting a bug right under here. That guy must see everything I did. It's mine. Got it. Dull. It appears that someone can't spell dull. Dumb and boring. I'm glad I don't work here.
You seem a little shifty, Norm.
This guy is beginning to bug me. Try, you unwanted technological trinket. I don't think that will trouble me again.
What are you up to?
Why? Why a film crew now when I need some privacy? He must enjoy watching people. Sick sapien. He must enjoy watching people.
What are you doing, Norm?
I can't continue while he can still see.
What are you up to?
This guy is beginning to bug me. Try, you unwanted technological trinket. I don't think that will trouble me again. Try, you unwanted technological trinket. I don't think that will trouble me again. UDUDU2. I wonder what it means. I've made a dull thud and a dying whine. How useful. There seems to be no other effect. Emergency use on some freaky norm speak, I guess. Dud duo. Strange. I always thought it was the dynamic duo. The last letter is a 0 instead of an O. Okay, it's moved position now. That seems to have done something. Those little lights are twinkling in a brand new way. Cool. Dull. It appears that someone can't spell dull. Dumb and boring. I'm glad I don't work here. Okay, it's moved position now. Other than a rather disappointing change in lights, I don't seem to have achieved much. I wonder what it means. Emergency use only. Some freaky norm speak, I guess. Okay, it's moved position now. Okay, it's moved position now. Yes! I think I've cracked it! I appear to have sent Saul and a couple of the other inmates to the roof. Judging by that siren, I think I better get up there and help. This appears to be a layout of Zoom tubes. Complicated stuff.
Emergency evac filter has been initiated. Please make your way to the roof and contain the prisoners of mine.
Hey, you!
Yes, Norm 2782?
Why don't you take 5, buddy? You're looking a little gray around the eyes there.
I was awake and alert for 12 consecutive days when Saul Deluxe passed away. Sleep is a luxury to me. Me and Macbeth, everything in common. Plus, I can't leave my gorgeous equipment unattended. Thanks for the offer there, Norm.
Say, don't you need to go to the bathroom? The old waistline looks a little bloated. Plus, if you hang on to your, toxins, you might make yourself sick.
Oh, no. I went just before you arrived. I'm not too regular, to be honest. Must be the odd hours that I work.
Is there any time when you aren't recording? Changing a tape, for example?
No, it's continuous. All kept in yonder black box by my feet. Totally solid state, no moving parts. Ah, the miracle of silicon. Ask any lifeguard.
Is there anywhere where you can't see or hear me? Or do you see everything?
Everything, love. Everything. I see everything. But don't worry, we won't be using the meteor shots.
I'll go back to my duties then. Make sure you get my best side.
Emergency evac of the mood filter has been initiated. Please make your way to the roof and contain the prisoners of mine there.
Get out, Saul! I'll get Di!
Leave me, Kent. I'm old. We got what we came for. Now go!
But Di, I can't... Sorry, Di. Try not to die.
Bless my soul, you've liberated Saul. Welcome back, Kent. You truly are a brave genius.
I don't think you realize just how difficult that was. I almost got stuck in that misery factory.
I see. Where's Di? I thought he was coming back with you.
He kind of met with an accident. I didn't see exactly what happened. He told us to go on without him.
No matter. He is our cause's first martyr. We must turn to Saul for our guidance now, while Brian composes our anthem of triumph and loss.
Is that what it is? I thought he was washing some pans in a washing machine.
No matter. I must continue my work on the gadget you brought here.
They are part of the mood magnet. A terrible machine that I am solely responsible for.
In what way are you responsible, Saul?
I created a terrible machine. A machine which sucks out people's ideas and free will and stores it for later inspection. From what Kent has told me, I would guess there is one of these gizmos in every piece of furniture in the city. People are drained as they sit at work or in front of the TV. The data then goes through one of the mood filters, like the one we were in, Kent. Then it is sent on to the mood magnet proper, a machine too complicated to recreate.
If Paul can't make another, where is the original?
It is at my secret labs.
But your lab has been fragged. The Saul Deluxe Memorial Stadium was built on the still-smoking crater years ago.
Just before the great shakeup.
shake-up?
When everything in the city changed. Di knows all about it, bless his soul.
Then Paul must have built a bigger and better one. I believe it could be this new stadium you speak about.
If Paul has ripped off and built this amazing mind suction device, how come we aren't as dull as the other folks?
Luckily, there is one flaw in the magnet's design. A small piece of metal in the body is enough to earth and protect an individual. That is the sole reason we are different.
Ah, so that's why Norm 2782 has had such a sudden change in his life. The shrapnel lodged in his brain. It cured him, like the drill bit that snapped and lodged in my leg during one of my first experiments.
That would certainly do the trick. Crude, but very effective. I have an old-fashioned hip replacement. And you, Kent?
I have a ball bearing stuck in my ear. Been there since I was able to walk under chairs without banging my head.
Kinda makes warped Kent sense.
So what's our next step? How do we free everyone from your machine?
If we break the data link at one of the booster stations, it should weaken the magnet's grip on the populace long enough for them to realize what is going on. Damn my evil twin. It was only to be used in jails.
Where do I find a booster station? Give me a clue and I'll knock it out. I'm feeling kind of frisky.
There should be a strange noise when you are near one. It sounds a little like this.
I'm on it, Saul.